Hey, Lori and rest of the team at Global Benefits Group. My name is David Williams, and I'm actually a client on Cardone University. I'm actually coming at you today from Utah. I'm from upstate New York. Got the beautiful scenery of Utah behind me today, and I just wanted to take the quick moment to, just share my testimonial of Cardone University, how it's really changed the dynamic in our organization, and actually allows me to be sitting here in places like this across the country, having my organization still run as if I'm there in the office. So I'd say since going on to Cardone University, I was at GrowthCon. I ended up, meeting a couple great guys over on Grant's team there, spoke to them about the solution and put it in place in my agency, and it made a huge difference across my organization. I started in the insurance business about 9 years ago, started from scratch. Fast forward to today, we got several locations, over $20 million of reoccurring revenue. So we had a decent sized sales organization. In going into it, we had probably 40 staff members in December. I think it was December of 2016 that we were at. We had 40 staff members, and in that same month, we did 512 units of insurance. So the way we measure items in units is how many autos we bring on, how many homes we bring on. So we had that many, and about $400,000 in revenue, new business revenue that we did, minus our reoccurring revenue. And we had 40 team members then. We were really looking to become a lot more efficient. And so we got on Cardone University. We started putting some really great processes in place and best practices around training, where once we got everybody on the platform, we made it a non-negotiable in our organization that everybody needs to train. So everybody started coming in. We had them coming in at 9 a.m. and to this day it happens without even having to ask. It's an expectation. It's part of the role of being part of our team. And they come in at 9 o'clock and they train on 2 to 3 Cardone University modules. And after that, our sales director gets them together in a morning huddle. They talk about what was the key learnings for the day, and they actually role play them right before they go to talk with some of our prospects or some of our clients, which we find that really changes their tone, changes their tonality, changes the level of energy that they bring to the phone call by training and then immediately sharpening their skills right before they hit the phones again. Then we found that we had a deficiency midday when we had our team going to lunch. When we're staggering people going to lunch, coming back from lunch, it might take some time for people to get back into the swing of things. And we realized we needed to model the exact same thing at lunchtime. So we actually changed it where our entire sales organization goes to lunch at 1 o'clock, at the same time, comes back at 2. As soon as they come back at 2, they train again, and they'll watch other modules from Cardone University. We role play it on it again, and then they hit the phone sharp, fresh, with some new learnings, best practices. And really what it does is it just changes the tone and changes the energy once they're engaging with our clients and engaging with our prospects right after that training. And I mentioned back in 2016 in December how we did the 512 items, units, and about 400,000 in revenue. Since coming into Cardone University and really putting set non-negotiables in place and a really tight culture around laser clear expectations, training and coaching, it's changed the dynamic of our organization. Today we only have 24 reps, so we went down to 24 reps, and we actually increased our revenue by 22%. That following December in 2017, we did over 600 units, and we had a 22% increase in our overall revenue with a smaller sales force. And I really attribute that to having more engaged, highly trained people made all the difference in the world, but also having a laser clear expectations and set non-negotiables that they have to abide by in order to be part of our organization. And that kind of came through the program and came working with the amazing team over at Cardone's office, because a big part of the program too is literally the month-to-month interaction. So one thing that I can come out there as a leader of my organization and I can deliver a message, but for somebody on Grant's team to deliver that same message alongside with me in tandem and reinforce it, there's no greater value in that, because when I say one thing and then it's coming from another very credible source that our team has a lot of respect for, that's even outside of the company, it just brings a whole new level of reinforcement to our journey and where we're heading. So we put these set non-negotiables in place in our agency, and some of the non-negotiables I'll share with you is, first off, train every single day. It's not optional. They have to come in, train on Cardone University every single day. They have to role play. They have to, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. They have to be coachable to be a part of our organization. So they have to be receptive to coaching, because we coach every single day. We role play every single day across our organization. So my mentality is, if we want to operate like the best of the best, it's the same thing with a professional athlete. You see the best of the best in any sport. They train every single day. So we bring that philosophy into our organization. Some other non-negotiables are, obviously, to live with integrity with everything that we do. To leave people better off. So we make sure that during any prospect interaction, any client interaction, that they're truly leaving that person better off with the information that they left them, the solution that they provided them, or maybe even just a kind gesture that they enacted on that phone call that left that person better off. And to really operate as a team, we have a no man or no woman left behind mentality. So while we have set goals that we have to hit, we really foster a team family environment where we have the teams actually help each other, hold each other accountable to hitting those goals, so we never leave anybody behind. And really, all this formulated was going to the 10X Growth Con, getting on Cardone University, and it's been game changing. So when it comes down to making a decision, I wouldn't look at it as an expense. Look at it as how much revenue it's going to bring your organization, how much it's going to save you in wasted payroll, maybe on having some of the wrong people or untrained people in your organization, because in my opinion, there isn't a price that you can put on great training and support for your team that's going to allow you to build the foundation to take your organization to the next level. Again, I wanted to take the time out of my day just to do this. I'm out of town on business today, but it's helped my business so much going on Cardone University and the support of their team that I'm always willing to give a testimonial and always willing to talk to somebody like yourself that's maybe in the same shoes that I was in just a short few years back, and it was one of the best decisions we ever made. So I look forward to hopefully connecting soon with you one day and meeting with you or talking to you over the phone, and hope you have a wonderful day today.